Hello, boys and girls. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was making a salad. I
Hey
thought I had a couple
everyone.
of minutes. So, hugs to all.
Hey.
Uh,
Hello, Apex Comics. How are you? Happy Halloween.
he did at 3:04
Hello,
a.m.
Optic Racer. Hello. How are you? Happy Halloween.
Hugs to you. Yes, so we're going to wait a couple of minutes and let everybody have a chance to get in here who's coming in
Mm-hmm.
per optic.
Hey, Optic.
And we'll get them. I'll put the screen up to get it. I found a colorized version of the movie, so that's kind
Oh,
of
you did?
yeah. I was like, ooh. So hopefully that's not a problem. Like, I mean, for like YouTube, because it's supposed to be like in the commons, but this is just colorized. And I was like, ooh, this seems kind of small, so I'm gonna make it a bigger screen.
All
There
right.
we go. That Bob, shut the fuck up, sweetie. I don't know why Bob was just like meowing, like she's having a thing. Hey, Hector, how are you? At some point, I'm gonna get
Hello.
to know him well enough to call him Milkshake. Supposedly, he brings the girls to the yard. I understand.
Huh.
Uh huh. The song's old, but it's like a classic. Oh,
Hey, Jedi Bill.
hugs, Jedi. I don't see him yet. Oh, there he is. Hey there. A little delayed on my end.
On StreamYards, I guess.
Happy Halloween, boys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to sneak in a quick salad. Sorry. I know my avatar looks really weird, but that is Wendy from Fairy Tale because I decided I was going to try an anime look in honor of my daughter and Raquel.
Mm-hmm.
I even tried to have the red shirt and the little yellow tie she's got.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't want anybody to see me eat right now because I look like a heifer because I look constantly hungry the way I eat food.
I can't be on camera right now because I'm outside waiting for trick-or-treaters.
And she's in the
It might,
FBI protected list thing. Witness
yeah.
protection. So she's in witness protection and she can't show her location. We're kidding, obviously. I would feel like such an asshole if that was true and I was just joking. I'd be like, heck, come it. Raquel did not find my joke funny. I'm sorry. So, how are you boys doing this evening?
Probably waiting for trick-or-treaters, no doubt.
Probably. Man, if there's a. Where are you watching that movie? What channel? What do you mean, what channel? That takes away the fun. Then you just leave and go watch it there. Oh, hey.
Hey, Fade, how's it going? Hey, Big Steve.
Yeah, I was trying to say that, but I had a mouthful of food. I couldn't. I was like,
Kind of tired, might take a nap.
you can't take a nap on Halloween. I mean, I guess technically you can, but ah.
Oh, he wants the channel to the movie so he can synchronize, I guess.
Mm. I had to figure out how to send that to him. Oh, wait, I think I might know how. Hold on, let me put my food down for a minute. Hope a plate doesn't fall over. I'll be so mad. I might be able to email it to him. Give me a second on that. Oh, little Bone wrote me. Cute little Bone. And happy Halloween to you too. We're about to do a live stream in Night of the Living Dead if you want to come visit. Dear little Bone. He's a little sweetie. He's a good.
He said I finally got very reliable internet set up today, so my channel will be a go next week, hopefully.
Nice.
Awesome. Speaking of which, actually, never mind.
She's like, never mind. Damn. Okay, let me see. Let me go to my YouTube. Let me go to history. So I played it for like a split second, so it should be in my history. Oddly, it's not.
Where's Bone? Tell him to bring Yuki.
Where?
I don't know where your Bones is.
Oh, Bone. Oh, our little friend Bone, the one with the kitty cat.
Uh-huh.
All right. Optic, I'm going to email you the link as soon as I find your email, because it's been a while. Oh, there you are. I would say it's been a little bit since you emailed me, but I also keep pretty neat and tidy in there. Oh, excuse me.
Never mind. What? No, nothing. It's not a really big deal. Don't worry about it.
I know, it drives me crazy when girls do that too. Like, I swear to God. I'm like, you can't do that. You should have do it the other night.
Yuki,
like, oh.
Yuki the ghost. I don't know.
Oh, I keep hearing about that every year.
I don't know who that is. I know Casper the ghost, but that's about it.
Hi, Bone.
What? Hey, Bone.
Sweet little Bone. We've missed you.
Happy Halloween.
We've missed you, darling. It's a good cat. Well, I think we got 5 people in it. I think we can get it kick-started. Let's get this party started. I cannot sing. I'm sorry. I'm hoping it's not too loud or too quiet. It should be okay. That way, like, just a pinch.
How long is the movie, though?
Oh, that's a good question.
An hour and 35 minutes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
So you should be okay, because I have my live stream like at 9:30.
It should be okay. We'll try to make it okay if we have to. We'll skip the credits and shit. Which this part kicks off almost as soon as it comes on, so there's no skipping things here.
Right, Night of the Living Dead. How old is this?
I said the same thing to her like a couple weeks ago. She wanted to talk to me about something, but she wanted to wait till somebody else was around so she didn't have to repeat it. And she's like, "Oh, I'll just tell you later." I'm like, "No, you can't leave me like that."
You just open a Pandora box.
Yep.
So you just can't say never mind it anyway.
It drives us crazy. Getting us all worked up and shit. Oh, and that shit that DJ Odyssey does to me, like when I'm out somewhere and he's like, "They're coming to get you, Barbara," is from this fucking movie. So if I'm ever out like live streaming and he says that, this is the movie it's from. He's trying to get me worked up and shit. Yeah, her brother's kind of a jackass. Because he's teasing her and trying to make her think zombies are around. He doesn't realize that they actually are. But he does try to save her. He does the right thing to try to save his sister.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now we've still got a 3-hour drive
know if you've
back.
seen,
We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really
Oh,
you, Johnny,
okay.
You do it.
Honey, will you send? You put up a kitty. Holy crap!
Oh no. Okay. Links. Hold on, people.
Yeah, there's a bit of a delay, so I didn't see it at first either.
Do you want me to link in the chat or what?
No, just because we don't know who all will come in and visit. And there's some folks that get along good and some folks that don't, and I don't want to cause a problem.
All right, Fade, I'm sending you a link on Messenger.
And Jedi Bill, she can also send you a link
Well, we're here, John.
somewhere.
All right?
Yeah.
Twitter, I guess. My brain is shutting off. I was going to do something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
And besides, Dade, we thought you weren't going to be able to make it. That's why I didn't add your name to the, or your picture to the thumbnail, because we mentioned it, but I didn't. Well, maybe he said he wasn't sure. I guess he said he wasn't sure. That's
Fuel
fair.
station.
All right, I sent you a
Which
link
row is it
on
in?
Discord, Jedi Bell, and Messenger for Fade.
Spectacular. And I'll try to go back and edit the thumbnail and add their things on there.
I have not seen this movie before.
Well, thankfully these are the slow
Oh,
zombies.
Twitter you? Okay, Twitter you. Okay.
Well, thankfully these are slow zombies. They're still kind of gross, but they're slower. I hate the fast zombies. I feel like that's cheating a lot. Something dead should not run faster than I do. You know what I mean?
There it is.
Right.
I feel like that's completely unsportsmanlike.
All right, done.
Bo's like fax him the link. Have a piece of paper print out with the link. So cute. We missed having you in
wonder
the
what
chat,
happened to the
Bo.
one from
You
last
are a
year.
doll.
Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up.
Oh.
Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
Yeah, man.
They're coming to get
Wolfman.
you, Barbara.
Man, you sound
it's
scarier
Jedi
than her
Bell.
brother does. Your background is boss.
They're
Oh,
coming
yeah.
to get
Definitely.
you, Barbara. I love doing that, by the way.
I'm
You
a
and
kitty
you
cat
and
today.
DJ Odyssey are too dang much. I'm gonna say that.
Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh?
I'm a kitty cat
Hey,
today.
look. There's one of them now.
Okay, now. Remember, she's not seen the movie yet.
No. Look, I'm a kitty cat today,
Oh,
Mario.
my God. You have not seen this, Raquel?
No, I have not.
Jeez.
I know, but we're fixing that. Not pick on the girl.
What year is this from, though?
1968.
Okay, in the 60s?
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, not much sense in my going to church.
Some argue it was one of the first
Do
zombie
you
movies,
remember
but
one
really
time
it kind
when
of
we
wasn't.
were small, we were out here? It was from right over there.
It was,
jumped
I think it was
out
one of
at
the
you
most
from behind
famous
the
ones that
tree,
really
and Grandpa
kickstarted the
got all
zombie
excited. He
genre.
shook his fist at me and said,
68
"Boy,
when this
to hell."
one came out.
I thought it was
Remember
because
that?
the year
Right over
before my
there.
parents got married.
Well, you used
That's
to
how I
really
try to
be
remember
scared.
things, certain like life events. shit.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
They're
Yeah, quit being a
coming
shit to your
get
sister, dickhead.
Yeah, I know. No
Coming
kidding,
to get
right?
you, Barbara.
But he does redeem himself.
Stop
He
it.
does.
You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny.
Little did they know that's an actual zombie.
Right? Once he realizes it, he does save her. He
Yeah,
doesn't
but
do well.
this film's so much better in black and white.
Well, I
Color
thought I'd
just
change
kinda
it up and
messes
have a
up.
colorized version because everybody else is doing the black and white.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Help your brother. Beat his ass. And that's weird because, like, if he sustained a head injury, you know what? Never mind.
Oh, girl, you gotta run!
Right? Too bad they didn't teach her how to drive a stick. Poor girl. Or whatever happened. Something goes wrong in this mess. Alright, now that I'm done eating. They always gotta drop a damn shoe.
I think she lost both shoes.
Oh, I would just kick off the other because I'm not gonna run around feeling lopsided. I'm not.
Right.
It just throws me off.
Of course, lock the door. Lock the door.
It's
Did she
really
have-
hard to break car windows, so it's really amazing if he.
Did she have the keys to the car?
Oh, I think her brother has it. Fuck.
Oh man.
Well, in fairness, I did not see this coming.
Rock.
Yeah, all right. How often do zombies know to pick up tools and use them? Honestly, I agree, Bone. The 1990 remake was not bad, but unfortunately, it doesn't fall under the common, so we couldn't.
How'd she start the car?
Oh, you I think you pushed the clutch and put it neutral or something. Although without a key to like unlock the steering column, I'm not sure how that happened. You know, I think she just put. You know what? I feel like I have a lot of questions. I need to find someone who knows old cars. I need to figure out the answer to that because she's in neutral right now. The engine isn't started, and she couldn't steer because there's no power steering. Hey there, handsome.
They're
Hey,
coming to
hey.
get you, Moira.
Ha Sassy
What's
butt.
up, Thade?
Hey, Bill, how you doing? I have finally got some reliable internet for once.
Woo!
Yay!
Oh, really?
Only took them a week and a half to get out here and get the damn wiring done.
Better late than never.
Yeah, once the guy got here and went down to the wire room at my apartment, he had it done in like less than an hour.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, I got me a mask coming from me too, Bill. But mine's got it's got an LED on the front of it that I can change my face.
Mm.
I can change what's showing on my mask,
Oh, that is cool.
and it can like morph while I'm on screen. So all I've got to do is hit a button and change my face.
You know, I really wanted at one point when I saw him to say I wanted the Rorschach mask that would like change on your face.
Well, I can do the Rorschach thing with this mask.
Well, oh, cool. That is cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can download like faces and stuff. It's got like a catalog of faces I can download.
Oh, hugs, Big Steve. Well, if
All
you
right,
did fall
Big
asleep, I
Steve.
hope you sleep well.
Night, brother.
Feel better, Big Steve. Good night.
You know, this movie was ironic as hell. Also, this movie launched like 7 zombie franchises because of how the rights worked and how other directors took over and like made sequels from his original movie.
Oh, okay.
This is responsible for the Lucio Fulci zombie movies in Italy. This is responsible for when he did Dawn of the Dead, which was the sequel to this. That spun off of Dawn of the Dead came the Return of the Living Dead because he couldn't use Living Dead in his movies anymore because the rights switched. So like people spun off and did like there's like 7 different franchises off this one movie.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I watched a video about it the other day.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is the
cool.
one that launched the zombie fad, but like a lot of people forget that White Zombie was a movie, and some argue that the 1910 Frankenstein is kind of zombie-ish because they're reanimating a dead corpse, so it's kind of
Oh.
Well,
Okay. Animal heads. Okay.
yeah. I
if they
know,
had
that
done-
would be off-putting for me.
if they had done Frankenstein more like the book instead of the way they did it with the Universal movie, then it would have been less zombie-ish. But that being said, it was kind of zombie, even though he talked.
Right. And I was offended by the zombie here in the cemetery. How dare he pick up a rock to break the window? How does he know to use tools of any kind? I've never seen a zombie do that.
Oh, they can actually do that.
In the rest of the movie, they don't do that.
Well, Romero's original zombies were meant to do that. They also don't use the word zombie ever in this movie.
That's true.
No, just the Living Dead.
I think they call
Yeah.
them freaks or something. I don't know what they call them.
They call them twitchers.
In here?
Well, that's in later movies. They're called twitchers.
Hmm.
They've also been called lurks and walkers and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, we've all heard the walkers. do it,
Lame brains.
But technically, and you know, in the Walking Dead series, they never use the word zombie either.
but- Yeah, that I had noticed. I can't believe nobody said that.
Well, and the reason why they don't do that is because the whole concept of a zombie is a voodoo thing, and those are just like drug-induced workers. The Living Dead are entirely different. We just attributed the word zombie to them because of misunderstanding.
There's a living corpse in there.
Yeah, well, somebody was eaten.
Which is why when you go into a house, you sweep the house room to room to make sure whatever got him ain't there.
No, what's retarded to me is you're in a house. The killer or the zombie or the monster's in the house on the bottom level. You've got several doors out. Why do they go upstairs?
You know, they mentioned that in Scream, and then she ended up doing exactly that. But of course, both the entrances seem to be covered by. She only thought there was one. She didn't realize there was two. So.
Oh, look, it's Ben, the most unfortunate hero of a horror movie ever.
I know, poor guy.
So is her brother dead or what?
We'll leave you that to worry about later.
We'll let you figure that out.
But it's a little.
Okay.
Well, I say the situation is unfair because he did sustain a head injury, and that's supposed to be key. Bob, stop being an asshole, Bob. Fine, I'll let you out, dickhead.
So how are you doing, Thade?
I am sleepy as hell, but I figured I'd come in and watch Zombie Movie with y'all for a little bit before I pass out myself.
All right. I'll be doing a Halloween costume party like in 2 hours.
Well, I may be asleep for that, huh? I've been up all day waiting for this technician, so.
Oh, okay.
And I got to work tomorrow, so.
Ah,
Are
boo.
you gonna
Well,
come
try
back
to hang out as long as you
karaoke
can.
sometime?
Yes, if you would start doing middle of the week karaoke because Saturday night's hard for me. I've got a show on Saturday night now. That I do the overnight show with William over at the
yeah.
Poindexter Lounge.
I'm gonna start doing Wednesday nights again.
But if you'll do Wednesday nights again, I can be there.
I'll see if I can find some food.
I've been missing my singing.
Hey, Thade, are you getting my messages through Messenger or no?
Well, the device that I have Messenger on, I haven't had connected to the internet because my old hotspot died.
Oh, is that
So
why?
until-
Is that why I keep seeing you that you're online?
Yeah, because it was left on the device, but I haven't been able to use it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're not the only one that's asked me about messages.
It's like, why is he seeing my messages and not answering back? It's like, am I crazy?
Like, I had some theories, but
Never make theories about me, Moira. They're almost always wrong.
well, I was thinking because I don't. You know what? I'll write in the private chat. It's not something I really need to post or say in front of folks. Hold on.
Two of them. There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those two. I know you're afraid, but we have to.
Jesus, woman with the screaming. Hello.
I know. It happens when you film. Anyway, it's not meant to be an insult. It's just a theory that I said was possible because, it's something other than you being upset with her and not answering, Because I know a couple of people, like if that happens in the middle of the night, the wife checks. Oh, okay, cool.
Nah, my lady's secure, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, right on. I just didn't want her to think you were upset with her, so I was trying to think of some other possible logical reason why it might happen until we figured it out.
Besides, besides, she knows Raquel, so.
Okay, well, she might have checked and be like, "Oh, it's Raquel."
Do I know who this is?
Yes, I'll put it in the back chat.
I feel like there's some kind of cool scandalousness, but I'm like, it's probably not anybody I know. Someone hit him in the head. Ew. Gross. But yeah.
Now it's Moira. It's somebody that used to moderate with Raquel on Brodan's channel with me.
sounds kind of
I
familiar,
hate
but
these
kind of
idiots.
not.
No, she's been
Every
been around a
6
couple of
months.
times. What is that?
Every 6 months, they decide to raise our rent. They won't let you sign a 12-month lease. They got to raise the rent every 6 months.
I think you need to get a hold of like the housing authority or something
No,
about
it-
that.
no.
I mean, I've been here for 12 years.
Hey Tammy, welcome. And happy Halloween.
Hello.
Well, Jedi Bill, is there stuff that's wrong with your house that needs fixed, like piping, plumbing,
Don't look
anything?
at it.
I don't know. I'm not paying any cleaning fee or all that. I've been here too long.
No, but what I'm saying is
When I
that
moved
if
in
their-
here,
if your
rent was
landlord
only
is
$400
not-
a month.
If your landlord is not keeping up his end of the bargain, one could argue you don't owe him anything, and certainly not a raise in rent. So I would talk to the housing authority or something about it to
I
see
just
if
don't-
something can be done.
They have.
Well,
They
it's
do
like-
this to every. They do this
it-
to everybody.
It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it legal.
It's like what they were doing to me. It's like what they were doing to me here. Our internet was screwed up and we couldn't get internet from anybody else. And they had us blocked out here with anybody but Spectrum. And but they had a business account for Spectrum here, but not a residential account, so we couldn't get for residential. And all my landlord had to do was turn in a piece of paper, and it took him nearly a damn year to get that done.
Wow. Oh, wait. I'll be right back.
Okay. That sounds like a fancy doorbell. Damn.
Well, have you seen the house she lives in?
No, but she was like, I'm out in the courtyard. And I'm like, you fancy bitch.
It's
Well,
like they're not doing.
I've got a courtyard out here too, you know, in my apartment. Pinky.
I told her that. Oh,
Okay. So I'm on screen.
Yay! Do you know who I'm trying to be for Halloween?
Look, the hair's getting longer. Jinx.
It didn't work out. I didn't get the right color.
Close enough though.
Nope. I had to be Wendy from Fairy Tale.
Oh.
It's the only one that matched my hair color, and I had a red shirt.
Check it out. The hair's getting all the more longer.
Nice.
That's long hair.
Can't stay long. Dropped in to say hi. Well, thank you. We appreciate you. Have to get ready for tomorrow. Namaste. And namaste to you too, darling. I hope things go good for you.
Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too.
You know, back when this came out, they probably
But we have
considered
to
this
try to
movie
board the
woke.
house up together. Now, I'm going to
They consider what?
They probably considered this movie to be woke back in the day. When it
They
first
had
came
no
out.
idea what the fuck woke was back then, honey.
It's not the
I
word,
want
it's
you to
the
go in and get
concept.
some wood so I can.
Because
No,
it's what-
this movie was actually almost not put out because of this.
That's what I'm saying. It had a black man as a strong leading character,
Yeah.
and he was telling the white folks to shut the fuck up and sit down. Which they
But you
knew
know
they
what-
were freaking out.
Yeah, but Romero told them to go fuck themselves, and he had it made independently because he was going to do what he wanted to do with his movie.
I know. I'm just saying there was probably people back then that would have thought this was the equivalent of woke.
Oh, there
And
were
now-
people
and
who
now-
hated this movie.
And now this is a classic to us.
There were people who hated this movie
That's what I'm
Really?
saying.
for that point. For that point.
I had a feeling. They don't talk about it now, of course, because they kind of want to hide that now that it's a
Well, it was,
classic.
it was 1960, 68?
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, you have a strong male lead.
Yep.
Strong black male lead. I mean, come on.
Exactly. Who has his shit together? Who's a good leader? Who's trying to organize everybody? Yeah. And so I think for its time, it was definitely like definitely a cultural shift for folks.
Well, like I said, Romero didn't give a fuck.
I like that about Romero. I like that. I'm just talking about the people who can't handle little change now and then. You know what I mean?
I actually met Romero,
Oh shit!
and I met Savini, who did the makeups for Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn of the Dead.
Nice.
I took a class. I took a makeup class from him,
Oh shit!
a makeup effects class from him when he was in Dallas about 20 years ago.
Oh,
I
nice.
have a hard time. It's so weird because of, like how you sound, how you look, that you were like able to go to something like that 20 years ago. Because I'd
I'm-
be like, what were you
I'm
like?
40
5 or 10?
I'm 47, hon.
You don't look 47. You look like you would have been 5 or 10 when you went there.
No, I was about 26, 25, 26.
I cannot handle the fact you're almost 50. I can't handle that because you don't look it at all.
No, he doesn't.
Good
Check it
genetics. Good genetics.
Applause to your parents. Applause, applause.
Well, like the men in my family on my mom's side, we all look great until we hit about 60. And then the day we turn 60, like overnight we become goblins.
Oh,
I just turned 50.
just remember, well, fair. Well, just remember to scrub or to exfoliate and moisturize.
Have you seen this? It's
What?
amazing looking. I
I
mean,
know it'll help maintain it.
of course, it could also be that I'm undead, but hey, we're not talking about that.
I mean, fair. Okay.
This room looks pretty secure.
Oh man.
If we have to,
After
we
this
can run in
movie,
here and
never.
board the
I
door.
always wanted spare doors in the house. After that shit, I was like, in this house, like half the doors slide into the wall, so you can't just take them off a hinge and use them. I'm like, fuck.
They're afraid of fire.
Have you ever seen the book by Max Brooks called The Zombie Survival Guide?
I've heard of it. I've not seen it.
I actually own it.
Nice.
Max Brooks is the son of Mel Brooks, the comedic director.
Oh my god, that's wild.
Beekman's dying.
Yeah, and he also wrote the book that eventually became the movie World War Z.
Damn, his dad was funny and he went wild.
World War Z, that sounds familiar.
It's
It
got
was a Brad Pitt movie.
The Brad Pitt
There's a
zombie.
radio in the truck.
Oh, okay.
But the movie is nothing like the book. The book is done in like interviews. It's done in like interviews by an interviewer
Must have been
with people that were around during the zombie war.
those things chasing after.
Oh.
I actually have it. I have it saved on YouTube on audio
I didn't see that at
Ooh.
first.
in
All
two
right.
parts.
Be right back. Trick or
I
treaters.
just see that the
Yeah, yeah.
truck was moving in a funny way. Those
Like I
things-
said, I've actually got it saved on YouTube. I'll send you the links for it, Moira.
That sounds awesome.
Truck went right across the road. Slammed on my brakes and couldn't take it myself. It went right through the guardrail.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. I got to go get my dinner out of the oven.
Yeah.
I guess the driver must have cut off the road into that gas station by Beekman's Diner. It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving. By now it's like a moving bonfire. Didn't know if the truck was going to explode or what. Still hear the man screaming. This thing is just backing away from it. I looked back at the diner to see if there was anyone there who could help me. That's when I noticed that the entire place had been encircled.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, yeah.
Wasn't a
I
sign
getting
of
trick
life
or
left.
treaters at the door.
Per.
And every
I know
single
there
one
were
of
more
them is like
screams.
taking all the Reese's and leaving the Milky Way and the
Realized
Snickers.
that
Man, those are good too, though. What the
I
fuck?
was alone with 50 or 60 of those things, just standing there, staring at me. I started to drive. I just plowed right through them. They didn't move. They didn't run or just stood there staring at me.
That would be very unnerving.
Just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery. Johnny and me. Johnny.
I'm not gonna subject y'all to watching me eat, but my lady got me one of them air fryer toaster oven dealies
Oh, I heard about
Oh,
that.
nice.
for my birthday. and it does everything. It bakes, it toasts, it does air fry, it does it does reheat, it does all sorts of stuff.
Man, if the apocalypse happens, I'm taking that with me and like batteries and stuff, and see if I can connect it to a battery and like use it to make food.
Oh no, fuck that. We're gonna have if I have to go find you people, we're gonna have generators.
I mean, we can try, but if shit goes down, people are going to be pillaging
Oh,
those.
it's late.
No, dearie. I already have access.
Nice.
And pillage me, I'll destroy you.
Fair enough.
I am well armed.
Bone goes, Team Candy Corn.
I don't have any candy corn tonight.
Even better.
I totally forgot about that.
Even better than Team Candy Corn. You know those pumpkins that are in the
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Them candy corn pumpkins?
Oh yes.
Oh my god, those are amazing.
Johnny, stop it.
Snickers is overrated. Milky Way is bleh. Well, apparently, since the trick-or-treaters are taking Reese's and Twix and not really touching the Snickers or the Milky Way.
And I looked up and I said, Goody.
Why don't you choose and you give them whatever you give them?
Well, I did tell him, like, you know, you take 3 pieces of candy, you know, go at it, and that's what they chose. Like, I'm gonna take Reese's and the Twix.
Don't give them a choice. Just say, take it and leave it. Take this kid and get out of here.
Yeah, yeah, take the whole basket. Like, go on, run off.
All I have to say, guys, ham and cheese Hot Pockets.
Ooh,
Freaking amazing dinner.
I think I brought more food. Shit.
I had pizza tonight.
Nice.
I am either gonna make myself a hamburger or I'm gonna have Nina bring me one. Just she's supposedly dropping by to get something.
What are you munching on there, Moira?
At the moment, chicken. There's also salami, a large pepperoni, avocado, tomato.
I just had a 3 Musketeers bar.
We've got to go out and get him.
I have to make my meal.
Well, these are ham and cheese Hot Pockets that I just put through my air fryer.
Please.
So they're all crispy and crunchy.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone.
Your brother is dead.
No.
What's up,
My
Bone?
brother is not dead.
Bone.
I was gonna say that strangely interestingly enough, Moira, that class I took with Tom Savini
Yeah.
really helped me in my mortuary work.
That makes sense, actually. Sadly, sometimes people need a little touch-up work.
Well, you know where he came up with the zombie makeups for Dawn of the Dead, right? Books on Vietnam. For when Tom Savini did for Dawn of the Dead, yeah, he was. It was articles from magazines and books on with seeing some of the bodies from Vietnam.
Whoa.
It looks like an old radio of some kind.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Citizens, and because of the crisis which is even now developing, this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country are pooling their resources through an emergency network hookup to keep you informed of all developments. At this hour, we repeat, these are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. Murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden.
Interesting fact, that movie quote from this movie was in a Rob Zombie song. Off the album White Zombie,
Yep.
Los Exoristo.
Yep. Just like the clip that's used at the start of Living Dead Girls from another horror movie.
There is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters.
Hey, Too Tall Rob Live.
Officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police, sheriff deputies,
Thanks for
and
coming,
emergency
Rob.
ambulances
You have a good night.
deluged with calls for help. Scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several eastern and midwestern states, have indicated the National Guard may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get from official sources is for private citizens to stay in their homes behind locked doors. Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and warning, streets and highways are packed with frantic people trying to reach their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you belong. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern third of this nation. The meeting is scheduled to convene within the hour. Members of the presidential cabinet will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint chief behind closed doors. The White House spokesman, in announcing the conference, says there will be an official announcement as soon as possible following that meeting. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. Latest word also from National Press Services in Washington, D.C. now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just mentioned, will include high-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. The extent of this latest meeting...
Stephen King wrote a short story based in this world too.
Oh, wow.
Look for it. It's a story called Home Delivery.
Huh.
Listening have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors at all costs. Late reports reaching this newsroom tell of frightened people seeking refuge in churches, schools, and government buildings, demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder which apparently is engulfing much of the nation.
Wholesale murder, all right.
Tell the people, for God's sake, to get off the streets. Tell them to go home and lock their doors and windows up tight. We don't know what kind of murder-happy characters we have here. And Police Chief Dunmore, Camden, North Carolina. So far, the only descriptions, the only clues anyone has of the killers come from frightened witnesses of some of the stables. These eyewitness accounts very often describe the murderers as ordinary-looking people, misshapen monsters, people who look like they're in a trance, and things that look like people but act like animals. Some eyewitnesses come seeing victims although they had been torn apart. This whole ghastly story began developing 2 days
This movie was one of the reasons why I didn't want to live near a cemetery when I was a kid.
Understandable. My issue,
no
my issue is
kidding.
living near cities.
I never really lived in the cities when I was a kid.
The cemetery I wouldn't be too worried about because I've seen the way they bury people and they put them like in a concrete encasement and shit.
Well, if that's what's legal now. You have to have in most U.S. states, you have to have that that vault now.
And so, like, I wouldn't be worried about being in the cemetery, being in the crowded parts of cities or the hospitals where, you know, if someone's sick, that's where they go before they change, you know. That would be what scared me.
On these.
What is going on?
This place is boarded up pretty solid now. We ought to be all right here for a while. We have a gun and bullets.
Man, it's pastrami is tough. Good God.
Yeah, food, but for how long?
Tell them to come and get us out.
Hopefully, at least until daybreak. It's easier to try to avoid things if it's well lit enough you can see.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Plus, giving the rednecks a chance to saddle up.
Look, I don't know if you're hearing me, but I'm going upstairs now. If anything should try to break in here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it. Everything is all right for now. I'll be back to reinforce the windows and doors later. But you'll be all right for now, okay?
She just wants to save her brother, really.
Well, she's
Actually, mentally speaking, she's bye-bye now.
yeah, I mean, she's in a lot of shock, so, yeah.
By their murderers.
Understandably so. It's been quite a shit show. Yeah, they should have done a sweep through that house before, like, getting too comfortable.
Right.
Sweep and clear. Oh, that's a woman? Oh, the other one is a man up there. In the remake of this movie, it's a heavy-set farmer.
Yep.
So it threw me off that was a woman. Like, oh, my bad. Didn't know that was different.
Kind of trance were killing and eating their victims, prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the victims. Medical authorities in Cumberland have concluded that in all cases, the killers are eating the flesh of the people they murdered.
Yep.
The latest bulletin just received moments ago from
Yeah, I
Cumberland,
can
Maryland.
not eat that. That
Civil
meat
defense
is too
authorities have
tough.
told newsmen that murder victims showed evidence of having
I hate when you can't eat the flesh. I mean, what did I say?
medical examination of victims' bodies.
I mean, you're not technically
Killers
wrong.
are eating the flesh of the
Sounds
people they
bad, but
killed.
you're right. It is technically flesh.
So this incredible story becomes
Quite.
more ghastly with each report. It's
Can't
difficult
even
to
argue with the
imagine
man
such a
on
thing
it.
actually happening.
Nope.
But these other reports we have been receiving
Definitely can't argue with me on that.
have been
Yeah, right.
verified as completely as is possible in this confused situation. It is happening, and it would appear that no one is safe from this wave of mass murder.
Yikes. I can't remember the name of the actor, but he looks so much like him. Like that movie Warm Bodies. He looks like the asshole friend of the star. Well, he wasn't so much an asshole in that movie, but he's been an asshole in other movies.
I could use some help up here.
That's the cellar. It's the safest place.
You mean you didn't hear the racket we were making up here?
How are we supposed to know what was going on? Could have been those things for all we knew.
That girl was screaming. Sure, you must know what a girl screaming sounds like. Those things don't make any noise. Anybody would know somebody ever needed help.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on from down there.
We thought we could hear screams, but for all we knew, that could have meant those things were in the house afterward.
And you wouldn't come up and help.
Well, if there were more of
That
them.
racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute. You just got finished saying you couldn't hear from down there. Now you say it sounded like the place was...
I got
It
caught.
would be nice if you get your story straight, man.
All right, now you tell me. I'm not going to take that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
The captions are so different from what he's saying.
We came out.
I know, some of them, yeah.
Yeah, like humanitarian purposes. Like, where the fuck that come from?
Those things find out we're in here.
You got the whole place boarded up?
It won't be hard to fix.
You're insane. The cellar's the safest place.
Get in here.
And I'm telling you, those things turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all. Now you tell me those things can't get through this lousy pile of wood?
His wife and kids downstairs. Kids hurt.
Well, I still think we're better off up here.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we could fix this place up in no time. We have everything we need up here.
We can take all that stuff downstairs with us. Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got 1 million windows up here. All these windows, you're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out, huh?
told you those things don't have any strength. I smashed 3 of them and pushed another one out the door.
Did you hear me when I told you they turned over our car?
Oh, hell, any good 5 men can do that.
That's my point. Only there's not going to be 5 or even 10. There's going to be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is going to be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we go.
Man, I hate when I crawl with them.
The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and boards from the inside. But up here, all these windows, why, we never know where they were going to hit us next.
You got a point, Mr. Cooper. But down in the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to see what's going on outside. But down there with no windows, if a rescue party did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
The cellar is a death trap.
I don't know, Mr. Cooper.
Is everybody noticing that Instagram has been weird since yesterday?
Maybe 6 or 7.
Look. you
It's
two-
Instagram. What do you expect?
I'm going back
Well,
down to the
yeah,
cellar,
people like
and
a
you
lot of
better
people,
board up that door.
people
That's
slash
not gonna
users
lie.
have been complaining like when they log into Instagram on their phone, the app will shut down like in 30
We can make it to the
seconds.
cellar if we have to. And if we do decide to stay down there,
I haven't had a problem with it, but that doesn't mean other people
so
aren't.
please consider this a
Mhm.
watch.
I don't have any problem with it. And
If you ever want to read that story,
At least up here you have a fighting chance.
Moira, that home delivery story that's based on this movie.
About 8 or 10.
Sorry, you caught me as I snuck away to make salad.
Oh, but Moira, if you ever want to read the Stephen King story, Home Delivery, that's based in this world, it's in a book called Nightmares and Dreamscapes.
Oh, I've heard of that. Hi, Dad.
I was trying to find a downloadable version of it so I could drop it in the back chat, but I can't find one.
Yeah.
I've got it on Audible, so I'm not worried about it. But some of these guys that showed up are worse than the monsters outside.
they're dead. They can't be killed.
There's only one way to put them down: burn them or shot to the head. Destroy the brain, destroy the ghoul.
Oh, look, they're coming in droves. Oh, great.
They're coming to get you, Raquel.
Oh, not me. One of them is freaking naked.
Nope.
You gotta fix these boards.
You're crazy. Those things are going to be at every window and door in this place. We've got to get down into the cellar.
Go down in that damn cellar. Get out of here!
I'm taking the girl with me.
Leave her here. Keep your hands off her. And everything else that's up here, too. Because if I stay up here, I'm fighting for everything up here. And the radio and the food is part of what I'm fighting for. Now, if you're going down the cellar, get.
The man's insane. He's insane. We've got to have food down there. We've got a right.
This is your house.
We've got a right.
You going down there with him?
Well,
Yes or no? This is your last chance. No beating around the bush.
listen, I got a kid down there. She can't possibly. I couldn't bring her up here. She can't possibly take all the racket and those things smashing through the windows.
Well, you're her father. If you're stupid enough to go die in that trap, that's your business. However, I am not stupid enough to follow you. It is tough for the kid. That old man is so stupid. Now, get the hell down in the cellar. You be the boss down there. I'm boss up here. You bastards.
You know, I want to open this door again. I mean it.
Mr. Cooper, with your help, we can...
With my help.
Let him go, man. His mind is made up. Just let him go.
Wait Judy, come on up here, honey.
You're gonna let them get hurt too, huh? It's all right. Go ahead.
You know, that bald guy is unlikable.
If we stick together, man, we can fix it up real good. There's lots of places we can run to up here. Mr. Cooper, we'd all be a lot better off. All three of us were working together.
Hey. Hey, kid.
He's wrong, you know. I'm not boxing myself in down there.
And why he won't box himself down there?
Order them tight.
Because you don't want to be trapped with those things fucking swarm the house.
They want to stay up there and let them.
There are two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard you screaming.
Yeah, but I didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not.
This dude is like definitely voted most likely not mad that women had the right to vote. Like he treats his wife like shit. Like she like disagrees with him and he like hits her.
She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
Remember correctly.
Where'd you get the bandage?
Some laundry in a basket. I tore a sheet.
Let them stay upstairs. Let them. Too many ways those monsters can get in up there. We'll see who's right.
Well, it's less likely to if you
When they
barricade
me,
everything.
let them in down here.
That's important, isn't it?
What?
To be right, everybody else to be wrong.
What do you mean by that?
Does anyone up there know why we're being attacked?
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio upstairs. I heard a news bulletin.
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. But there's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to know what's going on if we lock ourselves in this dungeon? We may not enjoy living together, but dying together isn't going to solve anything. Those people are... Let's go up. Tom? If Judy would come downstairs for a few minutes, Harry and I could come upstairs. Okay, yeah, right away.
Will you do it? I have to. Look, honey, nothing's going to get done with them down there and us up here. Do this for me. Okay, open up.
I'll take good care of her, Helen. She's all I have.
Poor woman does need a break. Mostly from her husband, but still. That dude's a dick. I think in the remake, I think he was worse. I think that's the character I'm thinking. That dude was extra.
That remake came out in 90, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
It did. Yes, it came out in 1990.
That's what I thought.
Very good.
Her brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
One piece? Don't you do like several pieces?
What?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Tommy, how are you? Hey, Ren, welcome. Lots of hugs to y'all. Glad to see y'all here.
Don't be afraid of me. I'm Helen Cooper, Harry's wife.
I'd be like, I'm so sorry. Poor girl.
This place is
I'd be like, your husband's a dick.
Look at this.
She knows.
A million weak spots up here.
That's why I'd be like, my condolences, ma'am. Like, great, he took my last cigarette, dickhead.
Her brother was killed.
Breathe and happy
Hey.
pigaween. Aw.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Ren.
So glad to see y'all here.
Can't see a damn thing.
I hope y'all's Halloween's are going all right.
Things out there.
Mm-hmm.
That's how much good these windows are.
Why don't you do something to help somebody?
Tell 'em, girl.
Here I have it. Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here.
It's a heavy TV.
I think that's
Well,
the
it is the
radio.
60s.
Try to understand what's
No, they
going
already
on.
had the radio upstairs, babe. Oh, and it's
Oh.
got the bunny
I
ears.
want anyone's life on my hands.
Are they antennas?
Yep.
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on. It's on. There's no sound. Play with the rabbit ears.
Yeah, because the rabbit ears has something to do with sound, I guess.
Are not the results of mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think? We're imagining all this?
Shut up! In all parts of the country. Wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. News and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have
What's
to play
up,
first,
Tommy
Mr.
and the Guinea Pig Collective?
Bring this to you. This is the
Good to
latest
see you,
disclosure
Tommy,
report
man.
from National Civil Defense
Hope you're
Headquarters
doing
in
all right.
Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread
How you doing,
investigation
Bone?
of reports from funeral homes,
What's up,
morgues,
Ren
and
Zen?
hospitals has
Good to see
concluded
you.
that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem
The
to be a
dead are coming back to life. What about the bodies upstairs?
radio and television was
Maybe the head injury was bad enough.
behind locked doors for safety.
Mm,
But that is a good question. That is a good point. I would go and check that bitch. I'd be like, that bitch still dead? Like,
Her head was bitten off.
Has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter.
that doesn't really matter if if the head's still intact though and not shot. Like, yeah, she can still rise from
well,
the
I
dead.
mean, if you get your head hit hard enough, should cause some brain damage. I mean, I'm not. Is that, the rules seem to be a little different in different movies.
The original movie, this original movie was based on a virus called the Solantum virus.
We have that truck.
What
We
the
can get
heck
some
is
gas when we
that?
get there.
There's a pump out by the shed.
I know, that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
We're waiting, Thade.
It was a mutated rabies virus.
Oh, that sounds. Oh, fuck.
CIA has not produced any public information. Why are space experts being consulted about an Earth-bound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth, but never got here. That's the space vehicle which orbited Venus and then was purposely destroyed by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering? Newsman Don Quinn in Washington has posed those
It's
questions.
obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
Yes, that was the subject of the meeting.
You feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon? There's a definite connection.
There was a virus.
Well, you feel that
There was a satellite that exploded and caused some radiation that mutated a rabies virus.
I'm not sure.
That's such a that is such a pain in the ass.
Oh,
That caused this.
Did I get any trick or treaters? Yes, I have.
Radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I'm around Dallas, Texas.
I must disagree with
I have what, half an hour to go until Halloween ends in my area.
Halloween never ends, Raquel.
No, maybe for the trick or treaters, but not for the rest of the night.
We decided that is not proved yet.
Was the satellite?
Hey guys.
Hey, he's a little man.
Little fluffy puppy.
Could have happened.
Have a bearing on
Puppy.
It does seem to have a bearing. Will there be a reply for the later? Yes. There will be a reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon. There will be a report this afternoon.
Well, perhaps there will be a report, a later report. We are doing everything possible to solve the problem.
Well, guys, I hate to say it, I'm fading out on y'all, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off.
All right.
Good night, Fade.
Hey, before you go, how could I contact you on Twitter? I guess since Messenger's not working.
It's only about 17 miles from here.
Twitter or Instagram.
From around here?
All
You and I
right,
are both from around
that's
here.
fine.
All right. Talk to y'all
All right.
later.
Later, thanks.
Hugs, everyone. Hugs.
First reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head.
2 women.
And the place is surrounded with these things.
Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way. We don't know yet what complications might result from such injury.
How bad has your kid been hurt?
Good advice, Doctor. Now, how about the basic Well,
Look, you go down there and tell, Judy? Yeah, you tell Judy to come up here and you stay with the kid, all right?
In the cold room at the university, we had a cadaver from which all 4 limbs had been amputated. Sometime early this morning, it opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead, but it opened its eyes and tried to move.
They want you upstairs. Did she ask for me? She had to do anything. I don't understand.
Hey, Ancient One, how you doing,
Hey,
darling?
Ancient One.
Welcome, darling.
I heard. I'll come back down as soon as I find out what they want.
Thank you, Judy.
The body should be disposed of at once, preferably by cremation.
Well, how long after death, then, does the body become reactivated?
It's only a matter of minutes.
Minutes? Well, that doesn't give people time to make any arrangements.
No, you're right. It doesn't give them time to make funeral arrangements. The bodies must be carried to the street and burned. They must be burned immediately. Soak them with gasoline and burn them. The bereaved will have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give. They're just dead flesh and dangerous.
I see.
I need you to find some bed spreads or sheets to tear up into small strips, okay? Is there fruit
Happy
somewhere?
Halloween, Ancient One.
Yes. We need some bottles or jars.
Happy
Make Molotov
Halloween.
cocktails to hold them up while we try to escape.
Hey, there's a big can of kerosene down there.
I'll see what I can find.
I'll look for the bottles.
There's a big key ring down there. There may be a key to the gas pump on it.
I'll check.
We can toss the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back for the rest of the people.
But that'll leave a door open someplace.
Yeah, that's right. Better be this door.
It's closer to the truck. Before we go out, we'll put some supplies behind the cellar door. While we're gone, the rest of you can hold up in there.
I found some fruit jars in the cellar. And there's a key on here that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
Jeez, that scared me.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The truck, no
Yeah.
Felt like he was trying to purr.
You're it, then. You and I'll go.
Don't freak out poor little Raquel. She's a good girl.
We'll put whatever number we find behind the cellar door. You can go upstairs and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly. After we get the gas,
Meow,
we get back in the house. Then we'll worry about
He
getting
thought
everybody
Bill had gas.
Right.
The rescue station which has been set up. Indications are that before this emergency is over, we will need many, many more such rescue stations.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom, are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
He's not doing the right
You're starting to
thing.
sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump.
He's doing
Don't let me know
everything
anything
wrong.
about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
Darn it,
For
Bill.
how long, honey? We're safe now.
What?
But there's gonna be
Said,
more
"Darn
than
it,
one
Bill."
of those things.
I'm playing with my fancy gadgets.
Yeah, listen. Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was
Hey,
right?
potato.
Remember we had to go to Willard
Hey, Potato Reverend.
passing
Howard.
through.
Cousin.
It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley,
I'm the creepy
there's a big smile for me.
Don't be too weird, Bill.
Boy,
We can only handle a certain amount of weirdness on this stream.
I got work to do.
Oh, you don't like it?
You,
Hold up. There we go.
Oh, come on. That's a little bit mean.
Oh, I didn't drop him out of the stream or nothing. Okay, that's creepy. I'm sorry. It sounded like a little kid is creepy.
We better get her
It was really
downstairs.
hard having Dee Dee until she got older. I was like, "Yeesh." Hearing a little kid's voice in the middle of the night.
She's right. You have to go downstairs now, just for a little while until we get back.
That's a new
Then we can all
voice.
leave.
Oh, I'd like to leave.
I didn't even know.
Yes.
I haven't played with that voice changer in a while. Nice, well, roll it out on Halloween.
Good luck.
yeah.
You ready upstairs? Yeah. Okay, toss him.
They're afraid of fire.
Yeah, it's the only thing they seem to have any kind of survival instinct about.
Go ahead, go on.
I'm going with
Get back in the cellar. No, it's too late. It's too late.
Where's you coming? Come on. Get in.
That gun's not gonna do anything.
Headshot, bro. Headshot.
Just gonna leave the people at the house?
No, temporarily. They're just leaving them temporarily to try to get to the gas pump.
Come on. This key won't work. Watch it.
Ooh, that's a bold thing to try.
Watch the torch. Gotta get away from the pump. Hang on. Now, turn your cars and get out of the trap. Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
My jacket's gone.
Just because that bitch got her jacket stuck, and that boy couldn't aim right with the damn pump.
He's in trouble.
Come
Well, he gonna get him.
Oh, yeah, he pissed off.
Drag you out there and feed you those things.
That's weird because, like in other zombie movies, they're not interested in people who are already dead. I mean, if that's all it takes, just throw some steaks out at them. I know, Ancient One. There's only a few movies that aren't like copywritten anymore.
Well, I guess the guy and the girl are dead.
That barbecue.
Yeah. Hey, Hoff.
Hey, Hoff. Oh, thank you, Hoff.
I want to stream with everybody. Everybody and their mama streaming tonight.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and people say, I usually go all out for October, but I really have done pretty much not hardly anything this month.
We don't have very long
Hmm.
to wait.
I don't know. I don't know if I've been distracted or my mind is on
better be
other
soon.
things.
It's 10 minutes to 3.
It's like I want to stream, but I also want
You
to
know
watch
anything about this
horror
area at
movies
all?
all night.
I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know.
Happy Halloween, Hoff. Are you having fun?
Just try to get to him.
Hey, Shifty Gizm.
What's up,
You said those
Shifty
things
Giz?
to
Hey,
me, Carl.
Shifty, darling.
You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
I guess I'll probably do a Halloween soup.
Nice.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You're gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid.
The great
What's wrong with that?
great thing
Scared.
about horror movies, you
One
can
of those
watch them
things
all
grabbed
year
her.
round.
Bit her on the arm.
Halloween
What's wrong?
can be all year
Knows
round
what
for
kind of
those who
disease those
love
things
Halloween,
carry.
like
Is
myself.
she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
You love Halloween? Halloween can be all year round. I really get upset when I hear, oh, naked lady.
I never saw that before. Holy cow.
Oh yeah, she's walking around all buff.
That's
in the
just
buff.
awkward.
That's why it's hidden better in black and white.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation. Our news cameras have just returned from covering such a search and operation against the ghouls.
Sorry,
This one conducted by
I was
Sheriff
looking
Conan
up
McClellan
something.
in Butler County,
That
Pennsylvania.
may say,
Now let's
said,
go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have been organized to search out and destroy the marauding ghouls. The Survival Command Center at the Pentagon has disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head.
What do you think from the supply wagon, Gus? No, we're all right.
Ooh, I just had pizza, so I'm good. I'm all good, Ancient One, but thank you.
Chief McClellan, how's everything going? Oh, things aren't going too bad.
Hey, George Lucas.
You want to get on the other side of the road over there? Chief, do you think we'll be able to defeat these things? Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area. Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though. We heard them making all kind of noise. We came over and beat them off, blasted them down. Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot them in the head. That's a sure way to kill them. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat them or burn them. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
Well, that's pretty hard to say. We don't know how many of them there are. We know when we find them, we can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you...
They're all messed up. I mean, true.
Well, we don't really know. We know we'll be into it most of the night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill, WIC TV 11 News.
Thank you, Bill, for that report. Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it may take to kill off all the flesh eaters, as long as they have...
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It isn't the fuse. The power lines are down. Ellen, I have to get that gun.
Haven't you had enough?
But 2 people are dead already on account of that guy. Take a look out that window, Plunkett.
Darn it. Like, what the fuck?
He's afraid.
You and your wife is being more of a man than you.
Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to stay up here now? Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
I'm looking at Twitter, and there's a picture of a vending machine outside. Outside somebody's door at a house.
Poor woman.
Like, you want a treat? You're gonna pay for it.
Oh no, someone help her.
Grab that bitch by her feet and pull her away. Or that. I mean, that works. Oops. Get up and lock that bitch in there.
She's part of them too.
Lock the bitch in the basement. Run back up the stairs and be like, nope. Bitch, don't get taken down by a little kid. Are you kidding me? Drop kick that bitch in the face.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, should eat at the fetus. Just kicked her right in the face. There's her brother. He got a head injury. I seem like that's unfair that he came back.
She's part of them too now.
Yep, for so. The remake to this ended a little better. A little bit. Punch her in the face. I know, I agree. I said that earlier, Bone. I feel like it's unsportsmanlike that the zombies are using weapons. Complete bullshit. Exactly, Hopcast. I feel like it's just not even reasonable to have fast zombies. Zombies faster than me, that's just not fair. You might want to shoot him. He did sustain a head injury. It's weird the little girl didn't eat her. That's kind of weird. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's up.
He's been waiting to shoot him for hours. You waste your ammo shooting that dude like multiple times. Yeah, everybody's been waiting for that guy to get killed the whole movie.
she's getting up.
Got one for her too. Bones referring to Zombieland. Always double tap. Which correlates to some military motto I think my dad told me. Whatever is worth shooting once is worth shooting twice. I would have tried to get myself upstairs and barricaded, so that way I can try to wave out windows for help.
Oh, about time.
Well, they had a lot of zombie area to clear.
I'm gonna take off because I gotta go make my dinner.
Meow meow.
All right, Shadow Bill. I'll be doing a hangout costume Halloween party in 9:30.
I'll try to drop by.
All right.
At least see me in chat.
Okay.
Yeah. Hugs.
Hey, Vince, Al, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out. You go here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Tell Bill to check in the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve, tell him we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Well, I don't think the zombies are getting up on the roof, but you can at least wave for help, you know. Well, there seems to be some sunlight coming in. I'd open that little window that light's coming from and be like, hey, I'm stuck in here. So they know you're alive, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They need you down there by the barn. You guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cookout here, Vince. Yeah, sure looks like it, Tom.
Yeah, you gotta go out waving a white flag or fucking something. So they know.
Yeah, or else they'll shoot you as well.
Yeah, they're all pretty sugar happy right now.
He's the dead one. Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house. There's something there. I heard a noise. right, Vince. Hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
They didn't get a chance to see him.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Yeah, the angle they saw him, they couldn't see he was holding the weapon. That sucked.
Directly ahead. Over. Keep those dogs back off of those things.
He survived all that, and that's all it took to kill him?
Well, they shot him in the head from the window. They couldn't see he was actually alive. They just saw somebody walking up to the window slowly.
Look more quickly.
Anyway, so there we go.
Yeah.
So that is the end of our stream because our cute little Raquel has got to get ready for her stream here in a minute.
Yes, I do.
Meow, meow.
Meow, meow.
That's what I'm saying. He should have yelled, "Hey, hello, I'm alive." You know, he should have yelled something. That would have helped because they were all pretty gun happy. You got to be like, careful with that. I know, right? It was totally unreasonable.
Mm-hmm.
Some movies just don't want to have a happy ending, Most of the movie, little short films I made didn't have happy endings either. I'm kind of a miserable bitch. But, little applause. Bone, you're so adorable. Anywho, but yes, that is the end of that stream.
Mm-hmm.
But Raquel is going to keep the party going in a few minutes. Like 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it's like 9:30.
Okay, so 35 minutes. Tomato, tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Gotta find something real quick.
Oh, thank you, Arctic Racer.
I'm assuming that is Pumpkin, an anime pumpkin. And if anybody wants to send love, it is always appreciated and welcomed and definitely needed. So if y'all feel like showing some love, we would love that. And we are hoping that y'all had a good Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, per Hopcast, you're a darling. Do you want to drop this link to your stream? Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
there we go. You beat me to it.
Right ahead of you.
Directions. Well, yes. The little party will start over there. I might have to get up and move around a little because I've been sitting in one spot for a bit. If y'all want to send some love, every bit is appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we're having a med fair on November 4th or something, I think, or 5th. So, I could live stream from that. That would be fun. And I found some costumes outside in a Tupperware container. So, I'll have something to wear to that. And we could live stream from that. That would be fun as well. So if y'all want to contribute to helping me be able to go to that, that would be awesome. Super awesome.
Costume is preferred, but optional.
I think he's asking if you have one.
Oh, yes, I do.
What are you for Halloween, or is it a surprise?
I think my avatar is a clue.
Ah, meow meow.
Meow meow.
She's embraced her kitty side. Purr. Anyways, we love you all. We're going to let y'all go, but don't forget to go over to the little stream and hit the little thing to notify you. So in case you're getting snacks or popcorn or whatever, you'll have a little thing to remind you that it's starting. Or you could just have it on that channel. It'll start. Either way works. But we love you all. You have been so awesome. As Hoff would say, y'all have been bosses. Oh, if you have like a mask or something, that's always good. You don't have to.
Yeah, costume is preferred, but optional.
We understand that not everybody has stuff on hand. We totally understand. Bone's being a dog for Halloween. Dadgummit. I feel betrayed. Did I tell you the cute thing that Bone does when he's at work? It's so cute.
No.
So, all right. So he does like tech stuff, like, like a cable repairman kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, purr. And he'll go up into people's attics and make sure that connections are working correctly. And every once in a while, on a support beam that nobody's probably going to see for a long time, he writes a little meow on the board, on the little support beam in the attic. And it's so cute, like leaving a little kitty signature there. That one day, years from now, somebody will find and be like, "There's a meow." It's so cute. I love it. It makes my day when he sends me a picture of that. But anyways, we love you all. Hugs to all. Hopefully we'll see you over here at the little shindig. So hugs and stuff, and we shall talk to you in a little bit.
See you soon.
Meow.